let R be the relation on Z. Yeah, by the way, this question is an introduction to your next set of questions, the next versions of question, right? So before I continue reading it, we would like you to recall what is Z. What does Z mean? Recall Z, what does it mean? Yes, it means set of all integers. Spelling error over there, I need to correct that. So what is an integer? Integer is numbers from say minus infinity. We have say -2, -1, 0, 1 until infinity, right? So these are all your integers, positive, negative and 0. So we have been given relationship R, which is made up of order pair A and B, where A and B belongs to Z, and the difference between them is an integer again. We need to figure out the domain and range of this particular question. Okay, so we have been given the following information. So we have R made up of A comma B such that A and B belongs to Z, and the difference between them is Z again, right? And now on to figuring out the answer. See, the funda here is A minus B should give us an integer again, like say 10. Of course I can take anything because integer has a lot of numbers, and A and B are also set of integers, right? So how many such numbers are there? So of course I can't generate all the numbers. I'm generating in set A, I'm putting across -50 to +50, and set B I'm putting across -40 to 40, and the difference turns out to be 10. Those will be listed, those will be related over here. Again, remember, I can have any integer over here. I'm having 10. So let's see how many numbers are there, starting from -30 to -40, starting from this, right? By the way, this is your output. Given the set A is made up of -50 to +50, you can see that it starts from -50, and set B starts from -40, and the sets end at 40 and 50. Okay, and your output will have 1 and -1, so difference between them is 10, right? Then we have 0 and -10, and the difference between them is +10, right? So if you guys are confused, let me show you a simple combination. 16 and 6, the difference between them is 10, is it not? Right? So I have already so many in a set of numbers. What is the pattern over here? See, they are increasing by 1, right? At the domain place, they are increasing by 1, and in the range place, they are also increasing by 1. So pretty much every number in set B is being related, is part of the output, and from set A, pretty much everything is part of the output, right? You can see. So this set first element is your from set B. Okay, now I just need not stick to 10. I can stick to 5 also, or 6 also, right? Let's see how many outputs are there. And here too I have so many possible outputs, -34 to -40, -34 -40, and we have -3 -9. The difference between them is +6. 9 and 3 +6, right? I can have -16 also. So we have -50, -34, -49, -33, right? I can think of any number at the output. I have those set of values, right? Possible values. Okay, so possible combination are present. So one thing that we can tell you about domain is that, what can we conclude about domain? In the domain, we can tell that we have all the possible integers that can be related to what? Range will be all possible integers again, is it not? So every number in the integer can be related to every number in the integer again to get an integer, is it not? So I can have any possible numbers, remember. So basically funda is that I have to get an integer. So you can take up any random number, right? 11 itself. And when I take the difference, this is an integer, is it not? I can just increase this and so on and so forth. Okay, I should not be doing that, right? And we have this. So I have pretty much integer. So the domain can take up any possible integer, and the range can also take up any possible integer because we have that flexibility. Again, till now before this question, we have been looking into questions wherein we had numbers which we can relate it on a sheet of paper. But here we can't generate even in a system, right? Because there are infinite number of possibilities. So such natured answer is what you guys have to get used to, and you guys have to start thinking about range of things. Okay guys, so please do copy everything on the screen and do make use of the code and everything, and try to imagine and decipher and try to work in this way. So we'll start working in this way.